Hello everyone, welcome to Savage Skull, and today we're talking about undoubtedly the scariest thing in the entire Five Nights at Freddy's series, the timeline. That's right, in today's video we'll be talking about the timeline and hopefully piece together FNaFs 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we'll get to the other games in the next video, so make sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss it. Let's start right now, and here is our first clue.
Here do get a bit quirky at night, but do I blame them? No. If I were forced to sing those same stupid songs for 20 years and I never got a bath, I'd probably be a bit irritable at night too.
20 years? The same songs for 20 years? Okay, so this means that this game takes place 20 years after the company was founded, because they would obviously write songs as they were founded. From this, we can obviously tell when the company was founded, and it was founded in 1983 from the VR coins saying since 1983. This must mean that the first game is set in 2003. Perfect. The next clue is probably the easiest. That one is Five Nights at Freddy's 3. In the Steam notes, it says 30 years after Five Nights at Freddy's closed its doors, which, from the magazine clippings from the first game, we can assume that Five Nights at Freddy's 3 takes place in 2033. However, this is when things get difficult, and by difficult, I mean really difficult. These last two games are super hard to figure out, but I think I have a solution. Let's start with Five Nights 2. The simplest way would be just look at the Steam notes, but nothing is there. So I had to play through the entire game, and what I found is the paycheck, if you get the bonus paycheck on a sixth night, says 1987. But this doesn't necessarily mean that it's your paycheck. It could just be a paycheck someone found on the ground. But if you look at that newspaper clipping even closer, it says Freddy Fazbear's is closing only after a week of being opened, so there is no possible way that that could be an old or used paycheck. So sounds perfect, right? We have Five Nights 2 set in 1987, Five Nights 1 set in 2003, and Five Nights 3 set in 2033. But this is where things get a little rocky. And the final game we have is Five Nights 4. Now we can obviously see in the game on the TV it says Fredbear and Friends in 1983, but a lot of people like to write that off as a rerun, but let me tell you right now, it's not. And here's why.
Right now we have two specially designed suits that double as both animatronic and suit.
A lot of people claim that this is the Bite of 87, but how do we know it isn't? Because Phone Guy is referring to two suits, and how many suits are there in the game that takes place in 1987? There's only one golden suit, and that is Golden Freddy. So there you have it. We have Five Nights 2 that takes place in 1987, Five Nights 1 that takes place in 2003, and Five Nights 3 takes place in 2033, and finally, Five Nights at Freddy's 4 takes place in 1983. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe so you don't miss out on part 2 where we cover all the rest of the games. And as always, guys, stay happy.